Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SESN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. As far as a technical perspective is concerned, and kind of summarizing this using charting lingo or trading lingo, whatever you want to call it, this would be what you would consider a gap and trap, meaning on Friday the price closed right there, and then this morning the price opened up right there, hence the gap up, and ran a little bit. Some poor souls bought right there, and then from there it was pretty much just down the rest of the day. So like I said, in summary format, as far as trading terminology is concerned, gap and trap would be the best way to summarize it. But now that maps out some interesting areas going forward. So the first key level to map out, and I want to make sure that this might pertain, yeah, looking like it does, is going to be the new near-term level of support, and that sits right down here at basically $1.80. And $1.80 is a very historic area. Sure, the price bounced off of it today, but when you go back into the history of things, you can see the price didn't quite hit it there, but got within the area. But right there, once again, the price bounced directly off that level. So $1.80 going to be that next level. And this is by no means some sort of like great discovery on my part. I assure you, anyone that uses charts, understands charts, is watching the same exact level. And they're also going to be watching this level here if that can hold, which would be the gap close location down around $1.75. So $1.80, $1.75. In fact, you could call that a support zone going forward. And I bring up the fact that a lot of people are watching and wondering the same thing, because when a lot of eyeballs are watching and wondering the same overall ideas, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. And that $1.80 to $1.75 mark is certainly one of those areas going forward. Now, in the event the price does bounce back to the upside, the key level of resistance now to keep an eye on is going to be that pink line there, the 200 period moving average, and that's just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So if there is any sort of snapback bounce, right around the 210 mark is going to be that initial level to watch. But as of right now, especially after the final 30 minutes where the selling resumed, that the top priority right now is not necessarily breaking levels of resistance, but more so just trying to stabilize out. So we'll see if the price can indeed stabilize out, or if this final 30 minutes is the start of something bigger to the downside. Only time will tell, but the week is young, still 4 days left, so let's see what happens with it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.